I think it's safe to rest here now.
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
Looks perfect and tastes just as good.
I hear a voice. Somebody's asking for help.
Hopefully...
Hmm? Right.
Excuse me!
Well... Really?
Good.
What the? Seriously?
All right.
Okay, off we go.
That thing looks pretty menacing.
Ah, nothing we can't handle.
Hi, Hoodle!
You're mine! You're finished!
If they rush you, you gotta jump for cover!
Take this! Lightning thrust! Soda!
Showtime!
Charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop you.
You're mine! Be still!
Alright, it's
I'll
showtime!
smash you!
Swallow blade!
Ready to go!
Strike!
Come on, roll it!
Corruption!
Soda!
It looks like you got this one covered.
Take this!
Shining
It's over!
Supernova!
Swallow blade!
Get toasty!
Burn strike! You're mine!
Steel
You're
Force!
finished!
Powered Hurricane!
Swallow blade! Now or never!
Lunar Corruption!
Be still! Soda!
Rolling back! Steel Force! The enemy is going all out!
Blow away!
Here I go! Cover the
Try
captain!
harder!
Back into the fray! Lightning Connect!
That move!
Here comes a big one!
Here's Flame of Fury!
There you are! No escape! Swallow blade!
Searing Flame!
Take this! No escape!
This one is almost in the bag!
We're not done yet.
Corruption!
Just falling back.
Then it's time for you to do what you do best!
Here we go again! You're mine! Lightning strike!
Air thrust!
Soda!
Lightning Connect! Now!
Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! With your flames and my technique,
We're stronger together than we are apart.
I think it's safe to rest here now.
Okay.
Seriously?
Well,
What the?
Okay, off we go. You see anybody around here who could use our help?
We can't chase after every little thing.
Hello.
Huh.
Huh?
Kisara.
Right! We should be able to cook here. You can never be too prepared. But did we have to spend so much?
I bet that one could give me a decent workout.
You're planning to fight it alone?
No way! I need your help.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Eat this over! Take this!
Are those arms even now?
Portal blade! Slash!
Raging cascade!
Aim for the weak spot! It's over!
The wind!
Start up!
Freaking doesn't! I'll be saving this one. Raging cascade! Mega ray!
Take this!
Annihilation!
Be still!
Let's hit you on
Mirage! It's over!
One at a time! Supernova!
I'm on it!
Raging cascade!
This ends now! I really know you. Struck! There you go! Take this!
You're
like me again!
Air, cover the caster!
Now!
Now!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! Strike!
One
Swallow
more!
Blade!
Mega ray! Gale
It's
force!
over! Stardust! First strike!
Lightning again! Reload!
That freaking does it!
Lunar corruption! Dragon
Here I come!
Power of water! Chinese supernova! Downfall!
No further.
Talon Hurricane!
Lightning
Take this!
again! They're not
Be
playing
still!
around! Mega
You're
ray!
on! Stop! Take this!
Graviton field! First time unstoppable! Mega ray! Dragon shell!
Try harder!
Annihilation!
You're mine!
Photon blast!
Dazzle! First strike!
Here goes!
Talon
Hurricane!
Watch this! Glitter Dragon!
Power of
Stardust!
water! Go get it!
The finishing blow.
You'll need to beat me to it, kid.
I'll take on that challenge.
First strike! Take this!
Easy ensnaring to me.
Yeah! And
Here I come! Not again! Be still! Stardust! You're on!
Let's get you off the way! Lunar corruption!
You're
Now! Astral energy!
Say no more!
You sure showed them!
All in a day's work. Good.
Really now.
I think it's safe to rest here now.
I sense a poor soul who is in dire need.
Sounds like our cue to step in and help. Oh? Yeah. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Got it. Great. I hate that woman.
She was a handful, wasn't she?
What's wrong with being passionate? Not to mention, she was kind of cute.
Of course that's why you like her. Well... yeah. I don't think I'll ever quite warm up to her, but I can respect her passion for books. You got... Got a good sense for people, don't you, Dohalim?
You honor me with your kind words.
Why?
Whoa!
Watch it! Hey! Oh?
Huh? No way.
Hey!
Whew. I don't sense any more enemies.
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads. I hear a voice. Somebody's asking for help.
You okay?
Yeah!
Okay.
Huh?
Here we go!
Stay sharp. We're going in.
That Zoogle seems intriguing.
That's all you have to say about it?
This will be a delicious piece of
Light
cake!
this on for size!
Searing flame! Reload!
Are those rockets?
Rip it down! I'll smash you!
Blah, blah, blah! The flashing part's their weak point!
Eat this!
Here I go! I'm only
Now
getting
I'm in the
started.
hole. Now
Get
it's
away!
talking.
Searing flame! Air thrust! Photon raging cascade!
Holy snap!
Welcome to the earth!
Now I'm in the groove! Soda! Talon Hurricane! Let's break it, does it!
Lightning raging cascade!
Dazzle! I'll tear you
In here!
apart! Rising Phoenix!
Let's go after that!
Dragon Be still! It's finished!
Let's do it!
First strike! Take this!
Searing
You're on!
electro
Dragon! You're mine!
Lightning only getting searing flame! Reload!
Now I'm in the
Raging
groove!
cascade!
Anything in armor is all
Dragon Shell!
Now!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! Swallow Blade! First strike! Swallow Blade! Hurricane! Here I come!
It looks like
Be
you
still!
covered!
Soda!
Searing flame! Reload! Get out
Take
of the
that!
way!
Blow away! It's over! Soda!
Wind after
No
wind!
armor can stop me!
Remind me to stay on your good
The
side.
enemy is going all
Be
out!
still! Soda!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Eat this!
Gemini
I'll run you
onward!
through!
Lightning
You're
cascade!
mine!
Thunder blade!
Here I come! Flaming thrust!
Lightning hurricane!
So much for sitting this fight out.
That wouldn't be a complaint, I
Here
guess.
I come!
Nope, that'd be silly. The finishing blow!
You'll need to beat me to it, kid.
I'll take on
There
that
you go!
challenge.
Don't let up! Here, let me
Here I
help!
come! You're finished!
I really owe you one.
Soda!
Eat this!
Here I go! I'm only getting started! Let's go! Release now! Get out of here!
Hurricane!
Healing art!
It's weakened!
Blade! This ends now!
Lightning orb!
Big blast!
Alright! It's
You're
showtime!
mine! It's over!
Reload!
You're on!
Searing flame! Reload! Here's a healing
Shouldn't have
art!
messed with me. I'll tear you
Take
away.
it! Remove!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Everyone
Everyone's still in one piece?
Whew! I don't sense any more enemies.
Okay.
Hey, that's a neat piece of gear you got there.
Huh? Oh, you mean the blazing sword?
That thing's badass. I know a rare weapon when I see one.
Please excuse him. He's sort of got a thing for blades. Honestly, Kirito, if you want to strike up a conversation, you should introduce yourself first.
Oh, you're right. My bad. I'm Kirito. I'm a swordsman, like you.
And I'm Asuna. Nice to meet you.
I'm Alphen, and this is Shion. Nice to meet you too.
Kirito and Asuna, you two come here often?
Nope. This is our first time visiting.
He was curious about the place, so we decided to stop by and check it out.
Curious. About training grounds?
I can see where he's coming from. They're a good place to test your strength without putting your neck on the line. So, were you able to get a good workout?
That was the plan, but honestly, I was hoping for something a little more tougher.
As far as training goes, Kirito prefers when it's a bit more challenging.
You must be pretty confident in your abilities.
If that's how you feel, why don't you two square off against us?
Would you be up for that?
Hold on, where's this coming from?
What's the harm? After all, we can still get stronger, right? And what better way than by sparring against other strong fighters like them? Besides, if these two are as good as they say, then I want to see what they're made of.
That's the part you're really interested in, isn't it? Fine. But this is just for training, okay? No fooling around, got it?
Yeah, I got it. So, what do you think?
How about it, Asuna? You wanna?
Why bother asking? I can totally tell you've already made up your mind to.
That obvious, huh? Okay, you're on. You're not gonna hold back on us or anything, are you?
No way. When we fight to win.
That's what I like to hear. See you guys inside.
Did you used to come here when you were younger, Kisara?
You bet. See the dent in that column? That's from when my mace slipped out of my hand one time. Just after I'd joined the guard. And that crack over there? That happened while I was practicing an art.
This is new information to me.
Ready, Kirito?
Yes. No holding back. Hey, is he always... is eager when it comes to fighting?
Yep. That's how Kirito is.
That's it! Anything in armor is all mine!
I'll stop its charge! Thanks, Kirito!
It's over!
In here!
Megasonic drop! Sword blade out!
Lethal side!
Here I go!
Now
Watch this!
Dance in the wind!
Try harder!
Will this help? Healing circle! Shining super
I'm not through yet.
Almost there! Are you ready? Dance in the wind! The enemy is doing all out!
Just getting started!
Our expert coming through!
Eat this! I'll tear you apart!
Here I come!
Sleep now!
Be still!
Here we go! This one!
Burst down there! This sword! I'll keep going as long as it takes.
Now! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Here I go!
I'm not done!
Not bad. Not bad at all. But I'm still in this to win! Wait, seriously? 2 swords at the same time? I'm not about to back down from the fight.
Good! Because I'm not planning to hold back!
Where are you going? Here I go!
I can carve through armor!
They're not making this easy, are they?
Definitely not. They're strong, but we can still pull through.
Yeah. Let's show them what we're made of. You're ready. Will this help?
Here I go!
Thunderblade! Healing circle!
I'm sorry to hear that.
We've all got enough.
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! Here I come! Be still!
You're sure tough.
Yeah, but this isn't over yet.
You okay to keep going, Asuna?
Yeah, don't worry. Things are handling next time.
Looking great!
Hey, wait for what? I'll heal you all.
Here I come!
Wait now.
I see your sword plays as fast as ever, Asuna.
I understand why they call it...
Take this! He stopped it? Damn!
I'm on it.
Not on my watch!
Thanks!
Next time, don't get cocky. Here they come,
I can't believe you managed to stop that.
among other things.
Lightning
Don't tell me you're giving up already.
No way! I'll keep fighting as long as it takes! Hold nothing back!
Grab a seat.
Look out! They're coming right for us! I'm on it!
Not going down without a fight.
Searing Gale!
Well, then what magic is there?
I'll keep going as long as it takes. Don't relax just yet.
Here I go!
I'll keep going as long as it takes.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that vein.
My lady?
Something you wanted to say?
One down!
Great! Now to finish the job!
You're better than I expected.
You're finished! This one's all mine! You picked the wrong fight!
Don't relax just yet.
Something's wrong with me.
If you're not feeling great, fall back and rest. In a bind?
I may just have to take you up
Ready
on
for
that.
this? Oh, time to finish this! You telling me you've been holding back from me? Never. Great! That means I can let loose too. I really owe you.
Here I go!
To stop you dying? How is he so fast?
Kirito must be getting serious!
Relax just yet.
Try harder!
Lightning
Here I come! Be still! Rise and Phoenix!
by the power of water!
You're mine!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! You two are seriously impressive. I learned a lot.
Me too. I haven't had that much fun in a long time.
I've never seen arts like yours before. Where did you learn them?
Well, you could say we're self-taught, I guess. We like to call our style of fighting the Aincrad style.
Aincrad style? Can't say I'm familiar with it.
I'm not surprised. I'm pretty sure us two are the only ones here who use it.
So it must be pretty rare, huh? You think it's something I could pick up?
I don't know, maybe. I'm not much of a teacher, though.
Well, there's no harm in trying. Besides, I bet you want to learn more about how they fight too, right?
Okay, then. Hope you don't mind the hands-on approach.
I have to say, though, I can't believe how synchronized you two are when fighting.
Seriously? How did you get so good at coordinating your moves?
That's a good question. I guess it comes naturally from the two of us working together for so long.
She knows me so well, I can focus on whatever's in front of me during a fight.
Sounds like you two really trust one another.
You'd think so, but even after all we've been through together, there's still a lot Kirito hides from me. I lost count of how many times he's gone and thrown himself into danger without even telling me.
Hey now!
Take it easy. I'm just kidding.
Oh, man.
Sounds like Asuna's got her hands full.
You're one to talk. Remind me who's always getting himself into trouble again.
What? No, I just... well... Yeah, okay.
Seriously.
I guess you and me are in the same boat, huh?
Tell me about it.
What was that?
What's that?
Nothing. I was just saying how much I've learned from Kirito and Asuna today.
Well, as long as you got something out of it, I guess it was worthwhile.
It was good training for us, too. I'd love to spar with both of you again sometime.
If you ever feel like having a rematch, give us a shout. We'll be around.
Sounds good. Take care, you two. I sense a strange power from this. Wonder what we'll find out there this time.
Most likely Zeugles, I would reckon.
I mean, other than them.
Mahag Sar. That makes 4 out of the 5 realms that I've visited now.
I wonder what kind of lord we're gonna find there.
It doesn't matter. If they try to get in our way, we'll take them down and that'll be that.
Gotta break through! Take this!
Excited.
Be still!
It's over. Nevertheless, do it!
This one's all mine!
Astral energy! Full throttle!
My turn!
Eat this!
You're on!
All aboard the victory train!
Overconfidence can bite you in the butt.
As I recall, there's a recipe we've yet to try.
Yeah, this is the last ingredient we need.
Then let's go ahead and prepare it.
No backing down!
You're finished! First strike! Start
Do it! Gohaline!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
Now! You're mine! You're mine!
Hurricane!
Lightning thrust! We're in good form!
What's this thing?
Maybe something's going on in the forest. Hi, Hoodle!
You're mine! Lightning thrust!
Lightning thrust! Do it!
Coming down! Look sharp! Lightning tiger blade!
Guess we don't know our own strength.
You could say that again!
A fish! You saw it too, right?
I didn't realize there was a pond here.
Yeah, this is Taka Pond. And it happened to have saved my life once upon a time.
What do you mean?
As a kid, I survived life under the past lords by escaping here when I needed to. It's terrible to swim in, but great for catching a bite for dinner away from Ren and eyes.
Bear in mind, our rations back then weren't enough to live off of. You had to take matters into your own hands if you wanted enough food to survive.
But how did you catch them? With your bare hands?
That might take a while. Fish are prone to swim away at the first sign of trouble.
I'd put bait or a lure on a line and use it with a fishing rod.
You must not be familiar with fishing if this sounds new to you. Here, let me show you how it's done. Now where might those fish be? Reel it in. Good fishers always keep their cool. Ha! All right. Anybody could reel in that.
That went pretty well.
And that's all there is to it.
Wow. It seems like you need to have good reflexes to catch anything. I don't know if it's really for me. Kisara? I think I've seen enough.
Oh, sorry. I guess I'm just in my own little world when I go fishing.
Looks like we're going to be here for a while.
That's how fishing goes. You wait for a bite, and then the real battle begins.
Miguel told me that different fish live in different regions, and you have to pick the right rod and lure for what you're hoping to catch.
But that doesn't change the fact it's a giant time sink.
Of course, each fish has its own unique flavor, too. And some of them are supposed to be extremely delicious.
When you put it like that, maybe it's worth me trying my hand at fishing after all.
You're just in it for the food.
I was hoping we'd get to fish during our travels. And it just so happens I made sure to grab my brother's old rod before I left Vicente. So, if you ever feel like fishing when we've got a little downtime, just let me know.
Good to hear. Thanks for showing us.
Okay!
I'm always amazed what healing arts can do.
Just doing my job. No need to thank me.
Is it just me, or have those two barely spoken a single word to one another?
I know, right? But after everything that happened with Miguel, is it really any wonder?
Kinda puts a damper on the whole journey though, huh? How long do you think they're gonna keep this up?
If it bothers you that much, why don't you ask them?
Why do I have to ask?
How come you walk together like that?
She really doesn't beat around the bush.
You mean Kisara and myself?
You hadn't noticed? You've been practically joined at the hip ever since we left Vicente.
I guess it's force of habit, most likely. I was always ready to protect him, should the need arise. It sort of came with the job description.
Right. From being in the Elder Menancia Guard. Although, Dohalim's pretty capable of defending himself, isn't he?
Having guards doesn't necessarily mean the one being guarded is weak. No one's perfect all the time.
Even so, it's not like they're entirely wrong, Kisara. You're no longer in my employ, after all.
I don't know. I mean, if it's what she's used to and you're both comfortable with it, then who are we to judge?
But she doesn't serve him anymore. It isn't normal for her to keep following him around like she still does.
You know, she's probably right. And a lot has changed over the last few days. I guess it wouldn't hurt to rethink our relationship in light of the new circumstances. Perhaps I'll give it some thought after all. Does that sound all right by you?
Of course.
You might want to stop asking his permission for every little thing while you're at it.
Sorry. It's not that easy, shaking off old habits. I'll probably need a little time to get fully used to it. I've noticed that sometimes we come across enemies who fight like you, and try to dodge our attacks at the last second.
I hate those guys. I can get some hits in when they move into attack, but otherwise they slip past damn near everything else I throw at them.
If what you're seeking is a way to more reliably hit them, there is a solution.
Try to outclass them on reflexes?
I possess the ability to command Earth elemental beings to some extent. They emerge as the land itself and take root on my command. They will swiftly bind the enemies, at which point you can dispatch them.
Huh?
What he means is that he can make plants grow to hold the enemies in place. At least I think that's probably what he's saying.
I'm glad at least one of us understands him. So basically, if we find an enemy that likes to dodge, we should let Dohalim handle it.
I shall do what I can within my modest means to help.
Why are you looking at me like that?
That armor you wear is standard issue for the Menancian Guard, right?
Originally, I've added some flair to it in a lot of places.
I noticed, especially with that open back.
We guardsmen pride ourselves on never showing our back to our enemies. It's my way of making myself live up to that. Plus, it makes it that much lighter and easier to maintain.
Dohalim, do you have anything to say about this?
Every guardsman is allowed to wear their armor as they see fit.
And you, La?
Huh? Why are you asking me?
This flavor, why, it rivals the cooking of my own chefs in the palace.
Kisara, let's talk for a bit. Maintaining your shield? It's becoming a familiar sight.
Miguel was the one who taught me how to maintain my equipment after I first joined the Guard. Now, it's just a part of my routine.
Your brother always seems to come up whenever I talk to you.
That's because we had no other relatives, so it was just the two of us growing up. He was my idol, the one I looked up to and wanted to be like. When I became a guardsman, Lagiel wasn't too pleased to see me at first. It was Miguel who really welcomed me aboard.
Lagiel? Oh, right. She was Miguel's second in the Gold Dust Cats, wasn't she?
That's right. She's always been a very critical and down-to-earth person. In other words, the complete opposite of a dreamer like me.
You're more an idealist than some pie-in-the-sky dreamer.
Even so, that's my brother's doing. He'd never let me stop seeing a brighter world. He always did what he could to keep me smiling and happy.
You must have meant a lot to him.
He wasn't just kind, either. He always worked so hard to set an example for me and everyone else around him. He was a true big brother. So much so that when he thought I was asleep, he'd slip out of the house to go training on the outskirts of town.
You seem to know a lot about it.
That's because I only pretended to be asleep and would follow after him. You know what? I'm at a good stopping point with my shield. If you've got time, how about I tell you a couple more Miguel stories?
I guess I'd better get comfortable.
I'll take watch tonight. It's okay. Before we go, do you guys have everything?
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
I just noticed none of you other Danans have spirit cores. Why is that?
Both of my parents were part of the resistance in Calaglia. In fact, my birth was kept a secret from the Renans.
Mine too. We always lived in hiding, so I never had a spirit core embedded in me like I was supposed to.
What about you, Alphen? You were a slave in Calaglia before all this, weren't you?
To be completely honest, I'm not sure why I don't have one. All the other Danan slaves around me did. I was the only exception. They tended to keep their distance from me to avoid attracting any attention from the soldiers, because of my mask and all. What about you, Kisara? Do you still have your spirit core?
No. I was able to find a good Renan doctor who's sympathetic to our kind, and had them remove it before I left. They did such a great job, the procedure didn't even leave a scar.
One of the benefits of coexistence, huh?
I know that once the spirit vessel was shut down, there wasn't much need for me to hurry. But still, I didn't like having that mark of servitude lingering on me any longer than I had to. It may sound a little strange to hear me say this, but I'm just me now. Not a guardsman or a slave. I'm my own woman, and this is my chance to have a new beginning.
This sure is one rugged road. You'd think they'd keep this at least a little better maintained, right?
Why spend energy fixing that which is rarely used? Repairs require time and effort, which in our world means slaves, often in great numbers. For you, it may be a simple request, but that can quickly become another's difficult burden. Nobody gains anything without someone expending effort.
And you know, somehow that someone always ends up being a Danan, while the Renans are the ones who gain.
True enough. Ideally, in a perfect world, I think it's only fair that the ones who need it should be the ones to perform the work.
However, when doing so could be dangerous like it is here, there are many who would prefer that it be others who risk their lives in their stead.
So, what you're saying is that people will just put up with the inconvenience until someone else comes along to fix it for them?
Indeed. And it is those who can no longer bear that feeling that inevitably take action. Much like the Danans in our group do so now. As strange as it may be to hear such a thing from the likes of myself.
It's true that most of the Danans in Calaglia have been resigned to just accepting things as they are. Still, we can't just blame them for...
What are you making that face for? You're not worn out already, are you?
Nah, just regretting I ever said anything in the first place.
Quite necessary when creating weaponry. All right.
There's nowhere to run from my heart.
When he slows down, that's our chance.
It's like trying to keep up with a wolf.
Take it!
I'm on it.
Too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up. Now I'm in the groove. No further.
Take that line!
Now we're not.
Rip it! Take this! Lightning thrust! Stunner! First strike!
Do it!
Totally! In an instant! Impact block!
Got some interesting moves there, Dohalim. I'm glad you're on our side.
I'm simply glad to hear that I can make myself useful to you all. Huh?
What's wrong?
We seem to have come across some rather unusual objects.
What, you mean that pile of garbage?
No mere garbage, I assure you. Still, I've never seen anything shaped like it before. I'm intrigued.
Are you curious about this stuff, Rinwell?
Yeah. I think he might have found some old Danon relics. They look like the remains of a bunch of objects that disappeared after the Renans first invaded.
And yet here I am, holding them without so much as a second thought. I imagine the sight must be unsettling to you.
Not really, just that it must be nice to be a Renan who has time to indulge in stuff like that, unlike the rest of us.
Are you interested in this stuff too, Dohalim?
Charmed may be a better turn of phrase. I simply love objects that can give me a sense of what their maker was thinking, the history that went into their creation. You see, we Renans have hardly any such objects that trace back to our distant past.
I still don't understand what you two find so intriguing about it, though.
Why not? We're talking about our own culture here.
I get that, but it's not like this stuff is any use now, does it? It's just old. Real old.
Oh, but it does. Holding it in your hands like this, one can feel and engage with the distant past in a way no history book can ever accomplish.
I'll take your word for it. Well, seeing as it's Danon history, just make sure you're careful with it. All right, Dohalim?
But of course.
can really make weapons with this?
Visibility along this path will remain limited for some time. Take care not to get ambushed.
I'm surprised you know the terrain here so well. Lords don't strike me as having much time for wandering in the woods.
Sometimes I would take strolls along here when I wished to be alone.
You always did have a bad habit of disappearing without telling any of us guardsmen.
Get out of this!
It's over! Leave now!
Take this! You're finished! Damn it! Be still!
What's this? Mind freak! Why can't they just sit still?
Sion, can you take care of that?
Sion, astral energy! Full throttle!
Now! Take this! You're on! Here I come! You're finished!
Do it! Sion, astral energy! Full throttle!
I wonder if we can make new weapons with this.
Gotta break through! You're mine! You're finished! Lunar Rondo! Hurricane Thrust! You're on!
I'm also good with airborne
Be
targets.
still!
Dance in the wind! Leave now!
You got fire!
I've got this! Let a marksman
Here
handle
I
it!
come!
Or steel!
All yours! Lunar Rondo!
Whoa! Quit now and concentrate on...
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
See that?
That training's
Now.
paying off!
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor.
It's so hilly around here. I can feel my feet getting blisters.
That's mountain hiking for you. It can be pretty tough if you're not used to these sorts of trails.
I take it you're comfortable with them then?
Oh yeah. We used to run up and down these slopes all the time for our training exercises.
Damn. You weren't messing around.
Let's dispose of the trash.
I'm on his side!
My watch!
Mirage!
Into the shadows!
No escape!
Mega
Lunar Rondo!
Do it!
Hurricane! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
I know fine weapon material when I see it.
Right, here goes! Dazzle! Lunar Rondo! Hurricane Thrust! Slash! Swallow Blade!
What's this?
No escape! Lunar Rondo!
Shining supernova! Lunar
Strike!
eruption!
Dazzle!
Did you see?
Sure did. You were checking out Kisara from behind.
No, I wasn't.
I won't forgive you!
You're mine! You're finished!
Can't get out of this!
Here goes! Don't mind if I do!
Rip and tear!
You got company!
I'm not
Here's
done!
a raging cascade!
Sword Blade Alpha!
Feel!
Mirage! Take this!
begin smelling to me.
Yeah, and dinner to me.
Here I come! I'm on it! Lunarogo!
Do it!
My turn!
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor.
Hey, new equipment!
More Danon runes here too, I see.
Well, were people even thinking back then? Trying to build anything around here.
Maybe they just had that much time and energy on their hands.
Now or never.
You're
mine!
Raging cascade!
It's over!
He's there!
Lunarongo!
Frozen!
Hammer! Now!
Light after light! Eruption!
He's dead! Tornado! Now! In the groove!
Now!
Run well! Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang!
Yeah, I look pretty flashy out there.
So glad it met with your approval.
What's this thing?
Forgive you! Raging cascade!
You're mine! It's over!
Swallow this!
It's over!
Do it!
Flash!
Yukara! I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
Wish they were all that easy.
Yeah, I think we might be getting too strong.
Yes. Isn't that good?
Play along, would you?
I sure have built up a sweat with this hike.
Rest assured, we have reached the top. It's all downhill from here, quite literally. Really?
So Mahag Sar's just up ahead then?
Indeed. If you look, across this mountain is the Lord's Keep.
What's this place here? Some kind of old house?
I don't know about that. If I had to guess, it probably served as some kind of shrine.
So still a house, in a sense. Just for a god.
Right, here goes!
Hailing flame of fury!
Lightning thrust!
Not in your dreams!
Burn it! Take this! You're finished! You're on!
Freeze lightning orb!
Be still! We did it!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
First strike! Here I come!
It's over! All right,
Didn't even break a sweat.
Through these lands most verdant green, my eyes alight for sights unseen. In Menancia, pure and pristine.
What is it you see exactly?
That's not for me to say.
That enemy looks strong. I bet it'll be worth our while to fight it. I have a bad feeling about this.
You're finished! I'm on Lunar Rondo!
Hit! Lunar corruption!
Take this!
I'm on it! Lunar
Hurricane! Lunar Rondo!
Waterfall! In here!
First strike!
Lunar corruption! Here goes! Mega ray! Leave the enemy's arc to me!
It's over!
Do it! No complaints here!
Light astral energy! Oh, not on my watch! Burning! Here's
Lunar Rondo! Tear! Hurricane! In an instant! Impact block!
Hold up! Is this as valuable as I think it is? Can't get out of this! I'm on it!
Be still!
Eagle Fly!
Struck!
Tear you apart! I'm on a roll now!
Soaring Light Spear! You're mine! You're finished!
Let's go!
You're mine! Down there!
Go
Lunar Rondo!
Do it!
Remember!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor.
An opponent like this should be easy. You're finished! Lunar Rondo! Come and face me! You're mine! Dragon Thrust!
You require a hand.
Blue Escape! Lunar Rondo! Earth Strike!
I'll tear you apart! I'm on a roll now!
Now I never miss! Lost!
Demons Descend! Flashing Fang!
Easy peasy. Ha hoodle.
I found some equipment.
Let me take a look at it. This should be easy. You're finished!
I'm getting
Luna Rondo!
Freeze Lancer!
Tear!
Dance in the
Hurricane
wind!
Strike!
Here goes!
Enough fun!
Reload!
Well, we're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware without you reminding me.
It's over!
Over so soon?
It's over! Lightning thrust!
I'm like bait to them.
Luna Rondo!
Eat this! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that vein.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
Mirage!
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor.
Now!
Turn the tables on him.
There are still more left.
Right. No time to hold back.
Whoa, now! One more time! Arch shield!
Take this! Dance! Dazzle!
Do it! Here and now! This
Your flames and my technique?
We're stronger together than we are apart.
Still thinking about how to act around Dohalim?
That obvious, huh? Except I don't think I'll be changing much after all. Don't get me wrong, I'm not going to stay his servant. However, I am going to treat him like a fellow comrade, the same way I would with you or anyone else. For as long as I can remember, I've spent my life protecting others. But isn't that what friends do too? Support and protect one another in times of need?
Which in the end pretty much means doing as you've always done, right? If that's what you're most comfortable with, I'm certainly not going to give you any grief over it.
Actually, I've been thinking about how I ought to act around you all as well.
Oh?
When I set out on this journey, it was to rid Eldaman and Sia of its enemies, and search for wisdom in the outside world. Wisdom that I could potentially put to use on my return. I'm grateful to you all for letting me tag along. But it got me thinking, what am I actually contributing by being here?
What are you talking about? You know how to hold a weapon, don't you? That's help enough.
Is it though? Sometimes I wish there was more I could be doing to pull my...
Oops, sorry about that. Jeez, I'm famished.
Now that you mention it, what do you guys normally do for food and meals when you're out and about on your travels?
What do you mean, what do we do? We find stuff to eat and eat it. So long as it's meat, I'm not fussy.
Eating what you like can be good for morale in the short term, but you need to think about your diet if you want to stay healthy.
Does that mean eating vegetables too?
Isn't that obvious?
It does, which I guess hasn't been happening up till now.
Yeah, to be honest, we could be eating better than we do.
Understood. In that case, I'll just have to make sure you're all staying healthy and eating right myself. Fortunately, I happen to know a thing or two about cooking as well.
You hear that, Law? Sounds like you'll be eating your greens after all.
What is it?
No, sorry, it's just... I was just wondering if you had any thoughts on all this.
It will do her good to have a project.
No, not Kisara. I meant you. Was there anything you wanted to add?
Me? Certainly you're not looking to me for culinary skill, I hope.
Typical Renan, leaving everything to someone else.
Rinwell, I don't think...
That said, should you need my skills on the battlefield, please rest assured I have no intention of shirking my responsibilities, regardless of who we may face.
I'm sure no one doubts that. Listen, guys, if we're traveling together, we should probably at least try to make an effort to get to know one another, don't you think?
I wouldn't get your expectations too high in that regard. Believe it or not, sometimes I'm not sure I even know myself all that well.
Something wrong? You look like you're deep in thought.
Not exactly. I was merely thinking about you two and your sense of etiquette.
Oh?
Etiquette?
Indeed. To be quite frank, I find your lack of manners to be nigh intolerable.
That's not being frank, that's being and forget it. Do we really need to talk about this now?
Yes. I find such impropriety on your parts to be deeply unsettling. It concerns me greatly.
What do you want us to do? We were slaves. We never got to learn how to be proper like you.
Yeah, what he said. Maybe you missed how we were just focused on surviving.
Perhaps, but Kisara here demonstrates that it's quite possible for a Denon to learn proper manners.
That's because I was given the opportunity to learn. Moreover, my duties as a guardsman required it. Not every realm is like Menancia, as you well know.
Yeah, I don't think it's fair to hold us to some other city standards.
Exactly. You've got to remember what it's been like for us living under the Rena elsewhere.
I will concede that you do indeed make a valid point. It would appear, for all my espousing the virtues of equality between our peoples, I was still looking down on the two of you.
You don't need to beat yourself up. I wasn't that offended by what you said, man.
Nevertheless, I shall mind my words from here on out. Having said that, I do believe you two would still benefit from learning the basics of proper society. I would be more than happy to teach you both when we camp out, if you like.
Yeah, no, I'll pass. Acting all prim and proper isn't really my style.
If you say so. How about you, Law? Would you like to learn? Although I suppose my first task is to reform your attitude toward the idea of good etiquette.
You're not gonna let this go, are you?
Hey, let's stop for a minute.
What's up? You already tired?
My armor's pretty heavy. I think I need a little rest.
I second that. All of this walking is starting to take its toll on me as well.
What? You don't look it.
We can't spare the time. There's places we need to be. Mahag-Sar's capital, Niez, is our destination right now.
But if one of us collapses, it will only serve to slow us down. And in your case, Alphen is the only one who could carry you. Best to rest while you have the opportunity.
Enough already. I need a break, so we're taking one.
I don't need you fretting over me.
Fretting? Hey, it's not like I'm...
Been looking for you.
For me? Why?
He's tough.
Who are you? You said you were looking for me. Why?
Beautiful, precious life.
What the...
That is all I desire.
Then why are we fighting? Who even are you? Not a chance!
Wind astral
No
energy!
escape! I'm on it!
Mega ray!
I'll smash you!
Fall. No further!
Hear me! Lightning fury! Glacial spear! Hear evil! Lightning orb!
Who the hell are you? Bastard!
This guy's not normal!
His speed is unbelievable.
You mean he even surpasses a lord?
Here I come! Lightning thrust!
That's enough!
Fall. Try harder! My turn! Lightning
Glacial
thrust!
spear! Here's evil! Free laser!
Lightning thrust!
Glacial spear! Here's evil! Get out of there with the other! Great laser! I never miss!
You require help.
Show me your strength.
It's weakened! Lightning orb!
This ends now!
Arcane waterfall!
You're finished!
Take this.
I'm on...
Is that all that you've got? Very well. Then die. A wretch like you? Till next time.
Shion, wake up, please!
Alphen?
Shion!
Thanks, but you're kinda crushing me.
Sorry.
It's okay. And so am I. It's not as bad as it looks.
Not bad. That's... Shion, we thought
I'm
you were...
fine. Really.
What the hell were you thinking?
Well, you were trying to protect me too, you know.
Yeah, but I have the sword. It's different.
It's not different. Besides, Never mind. It's nothing. Anyway, thank you.
But I didn't... Look, I'm just glad that you're...
Alphen?
Sorry.
That guy said he'd be back. I think maybe we should get moving before he returns, right?
Rinwell has a good point. We need to go. Shion, are you sure you're okay?
Shion, are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, I already applied some healing arts to it. It didn't even leave a scar.
But his sword went nearly straight through you.
I'm all right. Unless I've turned into some kind of ghost and I'm haunting you all right now.
No, I know you're not. It's just...
Look, I appreciate you looking out for me, but I'm fine, really.
There was also that strange light that appeared when Shion was stabbed. It seemed to make the enemy retreat when he saw it. Alphen, do you have any idea what it might have been?
A light? I don't know. I was kind of preoccupied with other things at the time.
Now that I think of it, between that light and the blazing sword, just what sort of person are you, Alphen? Can you use Danon astral arts like Rinwell, perhaps?
He wouldn't know, Dohalim. He doesn't have any memories from his past, remember? Besides, we should really be getting out of here.
I suppose you're right. Forgive me. We've almost reached Nias, the capital of Mahag Sar. With any luck, we'll find a place there for Shion to rest.
Hey.
How are you holding up after that last fight? You're not too hurt, are you?
I'm fine, really. See for yourself.
If things get too tough out there, go ahead and fall back. I can take a beating if I need to.
I'm not here just to stand around and have everyone protect me.
I get that, but there's nothing wrong with admitting you have weaknesses too.
Do I look like I'm just trying to put on a brave face to you?
I can't feel pain. But you still can, can't you?
Look, I appreciate you're trying to look out for me, but even you go down in fights from time to time. Please, stop trying to babysit me. It's getting old.
It's not that. I just...